Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another phenomenal episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye Spinach. He's the tranquil dart of Ringside Society and Delaware's greatest American hero. It takes two to make a thing go right. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. And in the second corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always on the go. Catch him if you can. Said his name in Guyana. Now they love him in Japan. The worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. And our special guest tonight is a man who has actually graduated from OVW, one of the most prestigious schools in North America. Matter of fact, all over the world. He's actually faced off against guys like Ace Austin and Jay Bradley. Everybody, welcome to the show, the Primadonna Prince. Oh, I forgot to mention, so a former OVW television and OVW Anarchy champion and the current 1CW Cruiserweight champion. Everybody, welcome to the show, the Primadonna Prince, Sam Thompson.
That's right. What an introduction. Loved it.
Sam, thanks. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on our show. We know you're busy, planning your next move as the 1CW Cruiserweight champion and whatnot. And it's funny because when I haven't watched OVW, I'm gonna admit I haven't watched OVW in months. Almost like say 6 months, but that's because I was busy with life happened and so on. So, and then of course you know there's so many promotions to keep up with. So, but I remember I was watching during your time when you were there.
Really?
And I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. When Rob told me about Sam Thompson, I'm like, that name sounds familiar. It rings a bell. And then all of a sudden I was like, I saw your profile. He mentioned you and he mentioned Valerie. So I'm like, wait a minute, I know those two. They used to wrestle in OVW.
Yeah. That's
As
awesome,
a matter of
man.
fact, I think they used to call you Ducky in OVW, correct?
Yeah, they call me that, but that's pretty cool that you know that because a lot of people, don't know that we came from OVW. So the fact that you know that's pretty cool, because we put in so much time there, and like when we came on the scene, like in Pennsylvania, everybody thought, we were new, but when we did that before, so it's cool that you know that. They call me Ducky, just because someone said I looked like Ducky from Land Before Time. I don't see it, so.
I didn't mean to. I wasn't making fun of you.
No, it's fine. It's just I'm so over that now. I'm so better than all those people who used to call me that. Just look literally behind me. Look at all the championships I have, and all the people who called me Ducky are retired now. Got that? Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Gilbert Corsi and who else was the other one? I even think I forgot his name. Somebody called him Kevin Nash. I forgot. He's been there for a minute.
Kevin Nash.
He does commentary with Gilbert Corsi and Shannon the Dude.
Ted McNaylor.
No, not Ted McNaylor. I think he became the commissioner, and he was also a police officer at one point, and then he was in a
Dean
band.
Hill, maybe. I don't know.
Dean Hill. That's
okay.
who it was. Yeah, one person called him Kevin Nash, and I was like, yeah, I could kind of see it.
He is pretty tall. But I don't think he was like really on commentary when I was there. It was
he was
like Mike Lissette.
Yeah, I remember Shannon the Dude, one of the best. Y'all do it right down there because you got the heel commentator Shannon the Dude that mixes it up in the ring every now and then. You got Gilbert Corsi, who in my opinion is one of the best, commentators bar none in the world of professional wrestling. And you have the manager of the Legacy of Brutality, and he's probably going to kick my butt for forgetting his name, but he used to be a referee.
Come on, the Eastern villain Josh Ashcraft. You don't know? Josh
Ashcraft, yes. He used to manage Isaiah and Cash Flow.
He still is. He still is doing all that stuff.
I gotta get back on my
Yeah,
OVW
you
fix,
gotta
man.
keep on watching it. They post on YouTube every week. I keep up with it, so it's pretty easy too. You know.
Yeah,
Like I feel like if anything, it was more hard to keep up
yeah,
with it when
man.
I was
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
They're on
Rob,
Fight now. They're all over the place. They're doing really good.
yeah, they definitely deserve it, man. And I keep telling people, I'm like, whenever I mention that I watch a lot of promotions,
Yeah,
I'm not saying this because you're in front of me. I always mention OVW because look at the people that have came from there, and you got Batista, John Cena,
yeah.
Brock Lesnar, Peck. The most recent one, Ruby Soho came from there. I knew her as Heidi
That's true.
Lovelace.
Yeah. That's who I just was thinking of. Yeah, I just saw her a couple. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah,
I saw her because me and Valerie did something with Megan Bain down there. Like we walked her out because, and that's I mean Valerie's just friends with Megan, so we helped
Megan.
her. And yeah, Megan Bain and Ruby Riot was there, so it was pretty cool. Like seeing her, you know.
Megan Bain is another one. She's killing it, man. And
Yeah,
but
from OVW also, you know.
But who I want to see kill it, and they're one of my favorite tag teams that people have probably almost never heard of. Maddie Max and Callie. I forgot her last name. It's been a while. Callie Young. Callie Young and Maddie Max.
I know Maddie Max is still wrestling because she just was on AEW Dark, not too long ago. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything of Callie recently, so I don't know if she's wrestling.
Yeah, hopefully she still is, and they get to.
Yeah, maybe they can come down to CCW in Delaware, fight
Hey,
for
Rob.
the CCW tag titles.
Rob, you're a referee now, so you got connections, bro.
He has those connections.
I'm all the way over here in New York. You could put in a word, man. I'm just saying, but hey, Marcello, hey, I got these two girls from OVW, the Harvard of professional wrestling. You might want to check them out. I'm just saying, bro. But hey, I gotta ask you, Sam. What was the moment or the pay-per-view or the match that made you become a fan of professional wrestling? How did that happen for you?
Well, I've been watching wrestling a long time, so I guess since I was 5, and my brother was actually really into it, and my whole family wasn't. So everybody used to make fun of him about how it's stupid and everything. But then one night he actually sat me down and let me see a Rey Mysterio match. And I don't remember who Rey was facing. I feel like he was facing Zack Ryder's and Kurt Hawkins in a handicap match. But yeah, Rey Mysterio was awesome, and ever since then, my eyes have been hooked on the wrestling business. So I guess that was the start. Never really pay-per-view, just SmackDown.
Yeah, it's funny how to this day, SmackDown is still killing it. It's one of my favorite shows out of the 3 for WWE.
I would say it's probably the best show that they produce.
Yeah, it's the best show, but we all know what the quote unquote A show is. So
yeah, I don't know anymore. I mean, SmackDown has all that Fox money now. I feel like they're more important than USA.
Yeah, Fox does.
What else is really good is NXT UK. Have you checked that out?
Oh yeah. I just saw the Mustache Mountain win the titles from Pretty Deadly. That was a good match.
Yeah, that was a good match. Yeah, for sure.
I was very happy because I felt like Trent Seven was giving this sense of urgency, hey, this is his last leg. We really need to win these titles. I'm glad they won it. And, hopefully it ends up being a bit of a long reign for them because they're one of those tag teams that, to definitely watch out for, not even in WWE, but in
all
professional
over,
wrestling.
Yeah. They need maybe go to the main roster,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, so the main roster is more money. But the thing is, it's what are they gonna do with them? I don't like seeing these guys go to the main roster. Like for example, Killer Cross. I'm gonna call him Killer Cross. He's no longer with WWE, and I don't want Vince to sue for copyright infringement for saying his name. But You got, you got Killer Cross.
Yeah.
Great guy, big athlete, killing it in NXT. What do? They put him on the main roster. Okay, yeah, he's getting more exposure, more money and whatnot, obviously. But now we're probably getting more money. I don't want to assume, but they have him. They have him lose to Jeff Hardy almost pretty easily, and then they stick him with a Demolition 2.0 gimmick. I'm like,
That's true. I don't know,
no.
but Killian was never that special to begin with. I mean, like, face it, him and Scarlett Baudet have nothing on Valerie and I. Like, they're gonna come on to the independents. I feel like somehow, some way, eventually they're gonna run into us, and I'm gonna put him in his place. Everybody thinks he's so good, but he failed for a reason. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Because from looks of it, you and Valerie y'all are definitely couples goals. Y'all got the whole, y'all rock the pink very well, man. I mean, y'all got the matching pink, and that's pretty cool.
This title, I like it a lot because it's pink. It's one of hers, but we share the title, so this is kind of mine too. Like at night, I
cool.
kind of sleep with all of them. You know how it goes.
Wow. Yeah,
Defending
that's
this
one
cool this weekend. I'm gonna keep it for Christmas.
Wow, you're just collecting them, man.
Yeah,
just collecting them all over.
Going into 2022, feeling pretty good. This is all because of my hard work this year. I have no regrets this year, none at all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you definitely should, man. I could definitely see you rising up, and I mean, heck, you got Rob excited because Rob was like, "Yo, we got to get the Primadonna Prince on the show, and his girl and whatnot." And I was like, "Okay, I'll get him on, Rob."
I mean, Rob didn't say it until I became Cruiserweight champion. Like, he's known me for way longer than he has until I became champion, and then all of a sudden he wants me on the show. Right, Rob?
I don't know about that. I think I tried to hit you up before, but you're like, when I talk to you, you're like, I'm so pretty. You're like, I'm so pretty. I'm the greatest. I was like, all right. Well, I can't argue with that.
You've seen it time after time again how good I am. I've defeated everybody in 1CW, but time after time again, they don't promote me. They don't put me on their posters. They're going to have to now. They're going to have to. I'm the champion, right? Like, they're just going to have to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that match, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, you put it on. You tore it up, man. It was a 4-way dance, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I won fair and square, but I don't even want to talk about what happened because it ruined my night. And I honestly, the only reason I came on this podcast is for you guys to praise me about winning the 1CW title because no one gave me it that night. Except Valerie. Valerie did.
Yeah, y'all went out there. Yeah, you told me beforehand. You're like, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to win. I'm going to walk out chanting. I was like, all right, man, you did it. You went in there.
Yeah, you were
went out,
like, no, you're not. You didn't believe me.
I was like, man, I was like, I was trying to hit you with the Steiner math. There's 4 people in the ring, 25% chance. So.
Fair and square. I hit it. I had Eddie with my code breaker. Boom. Took my time. Big pose. Hard cam. Pin him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got a new dog. Alpha dog. Ringside. My new favorite dog.
That's right. Hey, yeah. Hey, look, my dad and my sister came to the show, and they haven't watched wrestling in 20, 30 years. They were like, yeah, that's Sam Thompson, Valerie, and Alpha Dog. They're like, yeah, they are the bee's knees. I don't want to say, I ain't trying to cuss too much. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah. So definitely have to say that.
I love my appreciation. Tell them thank you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta ask you, man, like how did your journey go from wrestling fan to now wrestler? Like how did the Prince, Primadonna Prince, end up going to OVW?
Well, high school, I did every sport there was: basketball, soccer, lacrosse, football. I knew I had the athletics, and then just one time, my friend known Dustin Jackson. Do you know who I'm speaking of? Dustin,
the bro gods, yeah, or the bro
bro
god
god,
now.
Dustin Jackson. Played a couple basketball games with him back in the day. He went to OVW, trained, and he told me about it. And then I was like, if he can do it, I can do it. And it was a good transition, because I honestly, in high school, didn't want to do anything else except wrestle. And I did it, 2 days after graduating high school, I was in Matt Capitelli's beginner's class. Just that fast. That's how good I am. I'm pretty freaking amazing.
All right, Matt Capitelli, man. That man was a talented man. I tell you, sometimes I wish I could write for like WWE because one, I would have never let. I tend to play armchair book every now and then, and there was just so much I could have done with him, and even John Morrison. And I guess that's just the business. But.
I know, yeah. The business is just constantly people just going places, leaving places. That's all it is, It's
but
like
I know one thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you can go.
I was going to say I know one thing's for sure that when you get up there, when you get to WWE or AEW, MLW, or Impact, New Japan, or GCW, whichever ones, they better have that contract ready. They better have that money ready, and those special accommodations that the Primadonna Prince normally asks for, or else it's not going to be a good show. I'm pretty sure.
Pink limousine, pink private jet, pink. Well, I said limousine already. Pink everything. I want to sign a pink contract when I sign. It needs to be glittery. I mean, pink clip, everything pink pin.
Wow, hearing about all this pink reminds me of another guy that you may have came across in OVW. A guy that goes by the name of Dylan McQueen, who actually just got not too long ago got done training at the Nightmare Factory. He has an affliction for pink too as well.
He does.
So
I never met Dylan McQueen, but I am familiar on who he is. Because he did go to the Nightmare Factory. I mean, he had Cody Rhodes helping him down to the ring on Dark. He's doing really good, and you don't want to know why? Because he looks good in pink, just like how I look good in pink. You can't argue it.
Awesome, that's cool. So perhaps we could see you guys do a tag team sometime down the road. Just putting some respect on y'all's names and the color pink as well too.
I feel like me and him, we could come up with a pretty nice outfit to wear in that tag team matchup.
Yeah, I could see it. By the way, if y'all are here, for those of y'all listening, and for you guys, for you, Rob and Sam as well, if y'all hear any background noise, it's my parents playing music. I can't exactly tell them to turn it off, so I wouldn't even try that. So sorry about the background noise.
Wait, what is it?
No, they're playing music downstairs.
Oh, so I thought you said cleaning music. I was like, what's cleaning music?
Nah, cleaning. Yeah. But so now you graduated OVW and everything. You're back on the East Coast. Are there any particular promotions that you're looking to go to? I mean, you're pretty much doing the damn thing in 1CW right now. Kicking butt and taking names. But are there any other promotions that you want to go to? You've done Midwest, the East Coast. Where else are you looking to go?
I mean, I'm honestly going anywhere. Like, I want to go to Florida, California. Like, I don't have any like companies I'm not open to, like I'll do anything, Here, one of my goals here is to actually get in the ECWA Super 8 eventually. I don't know if it's going to be this year, next year. It's going to happen, and I'm going to win. But I don't know. Like, I don't have, many promotions I want to go to specifically,
Awesome. ECW Super 8, man. That's a big one, man. That's given us a lot of big stars like Tommaso Ciampa, Xavier Woods. Crowbar.
I think it's exactly the opportunity I need to get to that next level. Show everybody how good the Primadonna Prince is. I mean, I'm doing it in 1CW, if ECWA wants the real like hottest thing on the indies today, they would bring in the Primadonna Prince. They probably won't because they don't have taste, but who knows? It's business.
Well, if ECWA doesn't take you, I'm pretty sure. Have you ever heard of the? Geez, I forgot what the name of that one is. The Gold Rush. Rob, you probably remember the one on the West Coast. I think it's called the Gold Rush tournament. But there's one on the West Coast that we've had a couple of our guests actually over on. Perhaps you could go over there once you're done conquering ECWA as well too. You know, be royalty on both coasts, man. You know, coast to coast royalty.
One day, bro. One day. Well, you have to take it one day at a time. You know.
Is that what you're talking about? The Lions Cup?
Yeah, the Lions Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of the Young Lions Cup, I feel, but not the Lions.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Young Lions Cup.
It's Young Lions?
Yeah, the Young Lions.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I am pretty much a young lion in the professional wrestling business. I mean, Super 8, Young Lion, doesn't really matter.
So I gotta ask you, man. So when was it that you actually found out that you were royalty? Like when did the Primadonna Prince, finally like show out? Because when I saw you, I saw you in like OVW, and you were, I mean, you still are a hell of a talent. There was no denying that you were the future. But at the same time, I saw you had this jacket, really cool cut like jeans, denim jacket with arms cut off. Yeah. And now when I see you again, you're wearing the pink fur coats and whatnot, still swagged out, dripping from head to toe. When did that evolution happen? Like when was the moment that you decided, hey, it's time to level up and shine all over and shine out?
So it all happened September 11th, 2019. OVW Fight for Freedom. They have a ladder match for $100,000, So I, unlikely, no one thought I was going to win. I won. I climbed that ladder. I grabbed that briefcase. And shortly after that, me and Valerie started dating. And I feel like I've been a prince ever since I stepped into the ring the very first time. But Valerie had a way to bring it out of me and actually have me spend that money, for clothes that were nice for me. That's when it started. And she treats me right, Since dating her, once again, won all these belts. When I started dating Valerie, that's when my career went up. Yeah, I won the television championship. I won the Anarchy championship. I was there for 2 years. That's all I did. Once I started dating her, went to promotion after promotion after promotion, being the top guy. That's when it started. That's when it all started. Ooh, notification. Whoa, Cody Rhodes just messaged me. Oh, wow.
Oh, snap. Breaking news. Uh-oh.
Yeah. He wants me to be on Dynamite tonight, but I told him I'm actually doing this podcast. So.
Oh, sweet. That's what's up. I appreciate that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on mute, Remy.
I just got 2 more questions before I pass over to Rob. I know Rob probably has a ton, and he's probably gonna apologize if you actually didn't call your match right and whatnot. So, Rob, I hope you did, man, because I mean, I can't help if this guy comes after you. I mean, hey, I'm just a guy behind the guardrails. But my second to last question is, when you're getting ready for a match or you're working out at the gym and whatnot, what are some songs that get the Primadonna Prince into battle mode to take down his opponent or knock out those reps in the gym and so on?
I listen to a lot of Britney Spears, Selena Gomez, some Taylor Swift on some occasion. D'Lo Cat's pretty good. And honestly, like I've been listening to like WWE like CFO's theme songs for like this past week, and it's been making my workouts pretty. It's been bringing it up to the next level because those words are just so like motivational. You know, they're all about working hard and getting to the next level. So I like listening to that stuff when I work out.
Awesome, that's cool. I always thought CFO, like outside of Jim Johnston, who did a lot of stuff in like the 80s and 90s WWE, like CFO was the next best thing to happen to WWE.
Exactly. Way better than the band they have now. Who? Def Rebel? Is that the band? No?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Once CFO left, they kind of lost me. I was like,
I know, like CFOs came out with so many bangers. And they're like, I don't know, the band they have now, they keep on coming out with like songs that sound exactly alike to each other. Like Seth Rollins and Bailey had like the in their like theme song, and it sounded exactly alike. And then Roman has that too.
Yeah, hopefully they get it and they actually switch it up or change it or something, because you know the theme song is a lot when it comes to like somebody going out to the ring.
Yeah,
and you know it actually gets, and depending on the right theme song, it gets the crowd in the mood to actually sing along. Like Chris Jericho's song with his band Fozzy, and also Shinsuke Nakamura's song. You can actually hear the fans humming that.
Yeah, exactly. Like Sami Zayn's,
so.
like Sami Zayn had the whoa, 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 and they just changed it recently. Like, why do they have to change it?
Yeah, although I would have. I also, what I also wish they would have done, and we'll probably never ever see it again, or probably because he just signed he just re-signed with WWE. Congratulations to him as well. But Kevin Owens, when he was Kevin Steen in Ring of Honor, had a really cool song by, I think it was called Blue Schmuck Nancy or Shancy. And if you heard this song, you'd be like, I mean, I don't know if you ever heard his Ring of Honor song, his Ring of Honor theme song. But if you ever heard this song, you'd be like, why are they not using this in WWE? Like,
I like his WWE theme song though.
Yeah, the one he has now is, for some reason, his theme song reminds me of Chris Benoit's theme song back in the day, the one by Finger 11. Yeah. So my last question: who are your top 5 opponents that you want to face in the near future? They can be from anywhere, like WWE, AEW, Impact, Ring of Honor's on hiatus right now. But GCW, MLW, the Indies, anywhere. Like, who are your top 5 you want to face?
Okay, top 5. I don't know. I won't do like in order, but like I have a list. It's on my phone. I'm not sharing it with anybody because, like, I just want to accomplish like a sense of accomplishment when like I face these people who are on my list. But to name a couple that is like could be like realistic possibilities for 2022. Mr. Grimm, Miles Millennium, Mike City, Dustin Jackson, and then probably Matt Quay.
Nice. Hey, stay away from that body bag that Mr. Grimm has, man.
I mean, now that I'm 1CW champion, I might Cruiserweight champion. Sorry. I might be coming after that 1CW Bulletproof Championship, anytime soon. So guess what? I will be looking out for that body bag.
Awesome. Yeah, and I know that Dustin Jackson match is going to be a banger too, because I've seen his stuff in OVW when he was actually one half of the Bro Gods with Colton Cage, and also when he went out on his own.
Yeah.
And dude does great work. Like he's no joke.
I went back to OVW this past summer, and I actually worked him and his current tag team partner, Cal Hero. So it's like I still got the match kind of, but I want that one-on-one match because it just would be different. And to beat him and prove that I'm better than him also. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, it definitely would. So, Rob, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Rob. I know Rob has some questions for you. So, Rob, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Remy. So what's going on, Sam, man? How's everything doing today?
Yo, are you just going to act like we haven't been talking this whole time?
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, man, I had to introduce myself, like, hey, what's going on, man? But,
he already introduced
man,
you.
Okay. Yeah. But, hey, man, I got to say, man, every time I come to the shows or whatever, man, I always love, man, y'all have a different pink car every time, man. Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah. What was the last one? Was it Pink Cadillac? Because I was like, did they really roll up here like Elvis in a pink Cadillac? I was like, okay. Yeah, y'all do it big.
I think that was the time before, this past time, when I became the 1CW Cruiserweight champion. I had a pink Lamborghini.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we were talking about that. Because we always thought, man, I always heard this rumor, man. Lamborghinis are illegal in Delaware. No, it's like, no, man, there's one right here. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Yeah, but
Sam
I did like how you had the little cones around there and little security guard. You know what I mean? Like, there's social distancing. Social distancing.
Yeah, no one's allowed to touch our car, even though how cool it is. Like, no, that's our car.
Yeah, I even tried to take a selfie with it, man. They roughed me up a little bit, man. I was like, come on, man, you gonna rough me up, man? I was just trying to take a picture, man.
Yeah, because you're just trying to pose on all my hard work. Like, get out of here. You're not gonna go post that on Instagram for Instagram clout. Right. Well, you're old. You probably have like only Facebook or something like
that. Yeah. They're like, you ain't flexing on Instagram. Who do you think you are, son? I was like, all right. You're right. I feel you.
Yeah.
I did, man. I'm glad I had insurance on my phone, man. Because after they snapped it in half, I was like, oh, all right, yeah. So I was like, man, I wasn't betting on the ponies that night, man. It was a bad night, man. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson.
That's right. Don't let it happen again.
That's right. I definitely won't. So I do gotta ask, man. You and Valerie, man, come out there like, do you have any fashion tips? Because, man, the clothes y'all wear, man, what y'all do, man, it's like, I might need a little help, man, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm almost 40 years old. You know what I mean? I just like, hey, man, I just do whatever. You know what I mean? So do I have to, incorporate pink in my, thing or whatever, or should I call it aggressive salmon?
I don't really know, man. Like, I don't want to give you any advice because it's like we kind of pay someone to do all our shopping and give us everything. Like, so we're basically like, get us pink, because pink stuff is very hard to find. Like, you go into, I guess you go to like Walmart or something. Like, there's no pink in there, So, like, I would guess like you need to wear pink, but there's no pink at Kmart,
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's nothing we can do for you.
They're a little too expensive for me. I mainly stay at Goodwill, and when people are selling stuff out their garage, that's where I stay mainly too, man. So,
yeah, you do you, buddy. You do you.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man, you know what? If I'm gonna buy clothes that look like they're hanging in somebody's curtains, you know what I mean? Hey, I'll do my thing. Hey, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
So we were just talking, man. You got a new group, man. You got the Alpha Dog with you, man. So, man, is there anything? What's next with
and Sinister X?
But yeah. Okay. I won't say nothing. But
it's a secret.
Okay. With the 1CW title, though, man. Do you have any? Man, is anybody like brave enough to come in and challenge you for that? Has anyone done that yet? I can't imagine.
I don't know, because it seemed like people would come in and get title shot. Meanwhile, I was there for 8 months, not getting any title shot. So I guess still bring someone in, but they're just gonna fall and bow to their Primadonna, Prince and Princess, Sam Thompson, Valerie Vernon, because I am the 1CW Cruiserweight champion.
That's right. And not only that, man, it was a TV
this smells like Eddie.
Oh. I don't want to imagine that. man. But to be fair, man, it was a TV taping, man. So everybody's gonna start see that, hey, the real talent, said the Primadonna Prince. You know what I mean? They're gonna see what's going on.
Something just fell. That's right. Good. They're gonna see me, and they're gonna see what happened after the match. Which, like, how can that happen with 1CW management? Did you see what happened?
Oh yeah, I seen what happened, but I didn't want to bring it up, man. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about it, you can.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, okay. We can wait till if it ever comes out or whatever, because I don't want to bring it up, man.
Well, I'm actually currently fighting against both Seans, not to let it come out, but
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, hey, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta go do your thing, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna stop you. You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
no
You
one's
gotta do your
ever
thing.
gonna see what happened, and they're probably all wondering right now what happened, but they're never gonna see what happened, except the
Yeah,
fact that I'm one CW Cruiserweight champion.
that's right. And hey, I got a bad memory, man. A lot of things are foggy. You know what I mean? I can't remember, what happened last week. So as time goes on, I'm not even gonna remember what happened.
You don't remember what happened?
What happened?
You don't remember what happened. Enzo actually came out after the match, and dude, he challenged me for the Cruiserweight title, and I beat him.
Mm, mm. That's what's up.
You don't remember
And
that?
you got it. I remember him being there, man. But yeah, that was a little hate. But man, yeah, taking Enzo. Oh man.
But don't tell anybody, because when that episode comes out, everybody's gonna, praise me finally.
That's right, because he hit you with what's his move called? The Joe Dunzo, eat the feet, whatever, you know what I mean? He just
He
stood right up and you're
tried to
like,
hit me with the eat defeat, but he held my arm a little too long, so I ended up super kicking him in the face and hit my good old rolling code breaker.
yeah, I
And
remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because it was
and
like,
then
all right,
then
yeah,
guess
yeah.
what? I put him in an ankle lock and he tapped out. He tapped out right in the middle of the ring. Like, what a loser.
Hey man, that was the first time I've ever seen Enzo, not speaking, you know what I mean? Every time he's out there, that was the first time, he didn't even do his chicken dance. He didn't
I
even
know.
do the,
Like, he didn't
yeah.
say his same old catchphrases that he says every single time.
Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, you didn't even give him a chance. I remember that. Yeah, it's all coming back, man. It's coming back. It's a little, yeah, it's coming back clearly, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm getting that sense of clarity, that moment
You're
of clarity,
welcome.
man. I appreciate
Yeah, it's I'm all about helping people. So the
that.
fact
Yeah,
that
I
I can
appreciate
help
that.
you right then and there, you're welcome.
That's right. Yeah. So I do gotta add. So man, if anybody pays attention to like any of your training stuff, man, you train like you are going to an NFL combine, like you are, about to, do something, man. Like, are there any training tips, man? You can help out with somebody, like say, somebody like I had this one ad that I got, and I'm trying to accentuate it. You know what I mean? So like, is there something I can do, man? Because you be out there with them ropes, doing the ropes. You're hitting the agility
Anything,
things, like.
man. Anything. Honestly, anything could help. Like, just looking at you, I can tell you don't work out. Like, just go to the gym like once. You'll never be able to train like me because I'm a top tier athlete. Been my whole life. Just maybe go to Planet Fitness and get a membership, and you can go in there. Go to the Judgment Free Zone. That I think that works best for you. You can't work at my Wildwood personal gym. You have to go to Planet Fitness in Delaware. Ugh.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Yeah, the only problem with that, man, you go in there, man, people, that with their hairy backs, they don't wipe down the machines and all. It's like, I feel like Ben Stiller in that movie. What was that one? Along Came Polly, where the dude went and dunked on him, just like,
I don't know
I was
what
like,
you're talking about. Whenever I go into Planet Fitness, all the fatties just look at me because they don't know how an actual in shape person looks like.
there you go,
Yeah.
there you go. Hey, yeah, I know. Hey, they must be amazed, man. They gotta be amazed.
I mean, I work out at a real gym, so
Yeah, hey, that's right, that's right.
yeah.
So when is your next show? You said it's this coming weekend, and so can you let everybody know where it's at and who you're facing, and you say you're going to keep the belt, man. Who you're just just you're pretty much just looking at this belt. I'm taking it home with me.
I honestly don't want to talk about it that much, but since, I have to be a good wrestler and promote the show, okay, I'm facing. Okay, first off, called Seven Mountains Wrestling. It's in Lewistown, Pennsylvania, Mr. Stack's gym. Valerie and myself are actually defending both our belts
Mm.
against Matthew Quay and is Val. Val. What's Izzy's last name? Izzy McLoser. And it's a winner take all match for some reason. But this Matt Quaid guy? I beat him time after time again. He just keeps on coming back for title shots. So this time it's a winners take all, and that's what the owner said is gonna happen. And I was like, bro, I'm not even gonna show up if I don't get to shave Matt Quaid's hair, and Valerie gets to give Izzy a makeover. Like, why would I show up for a match? I could lose this. Yeah. You know who Matt Quaid is?
Oh no, I'm trying to get my sight back because you shined that in the light, just right, and yeah, it kind of blinded me a little bit, man. Like that gold, man. Woo!
It's silver, but
sure, yeah, silver, whatever, yeah. That's right.
That's right.
So I do gotta ask, man, when you're not wrestling, man, are there any new TV shows and movies that you're into, man? Because look, I'm always trying to find something else. I always get caught watching the same things, like Bob's Burgers,
there's
stuff like that.
There's a couple TV shows that your old Primadonna Prince and Princess watch time to time. Are you a Dexter fan?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are you watching the new season?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last episode was I was woo.
You watch? Okay. Yeah, it's getting good because since they come out on Sunday nights, but on the Showtime app they are released 12 a.m. Sunday morning. So every Saturday after our shows, we just come back here and watch the newest episode.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I know. So it makes Saturdays that much better, that Dexter's back. Dexter's killing it, There's going to be a couple more seasons, hopefully.
Yeah. I want to see how it ends because I know they're only doing 8 episodes, something like that.
8? Is it 8? I thought it was 10.
Okay, 8 or 10. Yeah,
Wait, if it's 8, then it's almost over. Which I'm sad about because I thought it was because episode 7's the next.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's one of those. Yeah, because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see how it is because when I was watching the beginning, I was like, yeah, Harrison's got to be like his pop. There's no way, man. I'm like, yeah.
I know.
And then they start doing that.
Yeah, there's so many twists and turns that are gonna happen these next few episodes. So I'm really excited for it because it's these are the best episodes of every season. The last 4. Is when it gets heated up a lot. So
yeah, I'm liking they did this instead of that last season because that last season I was just like, oh my.
I know, yeah. Man. It's it took a while. I think it took about 2 episodes for me to fully be into the new Dexter, but I'm liking it. I feel like they can go a long way with it. There's a lot of story to tell, and a lot of people like it too. So
I did hear the Trinity Killer is going to make an appearance. I guess maybe it's his conscience or something. I read somewhere about that.
I heard about that too. Man, I think it might be a flashback or something.
Yeah, flashback something. Oh, that would be cool.
It was cool seeing Angel Batista.
Yeah, he's the one who spilled the beans, man. Start getting everything wrong. It was like, oh man, Dexter was a boy too.
What if he did it on purpose though?
Oh man, yeah.
He's after Dexter. But I'm pretty sure that was his only episode, so I don't think he's gonna come back.
Yeah, I like how they mentioned Dokes, man. They talk about the Bay Harbor Butcher, man. Yeah, Dokes, man. I like Dokes, man. Those first 2 seasons, every time he was on there, MF this, MF that. I was like, yeah.
You're making me get in the mood to watch the whole series over again. It's that good. So if anybody's listening, if you have not seen Dexter, you should check it out. Another show I watch is watch all the time is How I Met Your Mother. I don't know. I've been watching that one for a long time, and I just like it. It's so relatable. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. You know what I mean, but I haven't really sat down and watched it.
Yeah, I've seen that one. You can watch it through the whole series, binge watch it, or you could just select a random episode. It's a sitcom, so it's it has a little story if you follow it, but you can also watch just one episode. And then
I had been watching Always Sunny. I think the new episodes come out tonight or whatever. Yeah,
really, a new episode? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're doing two a week or whatever.
Oh man, the thing about It's Always Sunny is I feel like they've been going on for so long, that it's time to wrap it up. For sitcoms like that, when it's not animated, you have to I feel like they're like in like season 14 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that with like NCIS and all that, man. It's like, all
Exactly.
right,
Yeah.
man, you're on like the 20 and not even anybody from the original cast is there. And it's like, yeah, you might have to wrap that up. We're good.
True. And Rick and Morty. I watch Rick and Morty. That's a funny show.
Oh yeah, I love that show. It was, yeah, I was watching that last night. It was on Adult Swim and stuff, man. Just oh yeah,
I know.
that show.
It's like it's like it's one of those shows like where my whole life like I always looked at Rick and Morty and I never thought really much of it, but then like just I feel like it was like August. I just like randomly sat down and watched an episode and I fell in love with it, you know. And now I'm like
Yeah,
a huge fan of it. It's crazy.
I got these I got these Rick and Morty card games. You know, like you build your own deck or whatever. You try and beat like one of them is the SEAL Team Ricks. Like you have like there's like 4, 5, 6 of them. You gotta get like as many points. Beat that one Rick. And it's like all right, now I gotta keep going around with people and stuff, man. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I
And
would see stuff like that all the time with the Rick and Morty stuff, and I would be like, "What is this?" You know. So now the fact that I actually like know what it is and know all the references, it's pretty cool.
yeah, because I play with my friends and my one buddy, man, he gets this one card where it's like Jerry, fold yourself, man. He just gets it and he'll just throw it down and scream in your face, like fold yourself, fold yourself. You're like, all right, man, come on, like yeah, all right. And it's like, all right. Oh yeah, Rick and Morty, yeah. Oh man, Dexter and stuff, yeah. Dexter, his first 4 seasons, man, they're just chef's kiss. That 5th one, I like the
It's
6th one.
okay, but you still accept it because it's Dexter, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, the 6th one, yeah, 6th one got a little better and stuff. Yeah, and then, yeah, it's just oh man, yeah. I'm glad they're doing it right now, and yeah, I'm with you. I hope they do a couple more episodes or a couple more
Me
seasons.
too. Me too.
Be pretty good. I kind of like to explore, with Harrison or whatever, man. See what
Yeah, I mean it's called New Blood, so it makes sense that it's about Harrison, you know.
yeah, and then maybe if anything happens, Dexter be his dark passenger.
Exactly, because he has it,
That's
you
right.
know.
Hmm.
Never losing
So
this.
that's right. So man, I gotta say, man, I heard you. You got the alpha dog, going with you to the ring and stuff, man. I also heard you might have a little couple dogs, outside the ring at home and stuff, man. Is that true?
Yeah, I do.
Couple
I'm gonna get them.
beagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them off. Hopefully,
I
hold
got I
on.
got 3 of them, but they're sleeping. Should I grab my beagles too? Hold on. Let me see if I know. Yeah, my dogs ain't coming.
Oh, they're sleeping.
Yeah. If I go bribe them with treats, they'll come.
Wow.
Ugh. Sorry about that. My maid just was asking me what I wanted for food. So
Oh
annoying.
man.
Well, Cooper, come here. Come here. This is
Oh, nice.
This is Cooper.
Nice.
I'll take it off this. Hold on. Cooper. Eagle 1. And then, oh man, they just made such a big mess here. And here's Millie, and we actually got her at an OVW show.
Oh,
We
nice.
last went. Yeah, she was just like there. Because it was like a fair show. And she just was wandering all over the place. And Valerie took her home. So now we have her.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, I got mine there. Yeah, they're right here. I had to bribe them with treats to come in here. Now they're starting to fight and all this stuff. Yeah, I got 3 of them: Radar, Katie, and Lucy. Lucy, she's
Oh.
a total diva. She runs the place. You know what I mean?
Are yours purebred?
Oh yeah, they're pure.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like both ours are mixes. They both look like mixes. I mean,
Yeah, my dog Radar, I got him from a Amish auction. He was a hunting dog, but he's scared of loud noises. He's scared of everything, so that wasn't going to work. So I got him.
Yeah.
And then when I got Katie, I was looking through because my one dog passed away. He was a beagle too, Benny. And I was trying to get another one a couple months later. I ran across Katie and seeing her. She was like 9 pounds. She was just all skinny, just like I was like horrible condition. I was like, oh my god, all right, I can't let her go. So I had to go get her. And then I came across Lucy, and I was like, all right.
Yeah. So you've had beagles your whole life, basically.
Adult life. When I was a kid,
Okay.
my mom and dad they had German shepherds. They're German
Okay, yeah.
shepherds.
I've had like beagles ever since I was like a kid. Like my first dog, her name was Pepper. She was a beagle. She died. But then I got another one named Penny, and she was like a beagle mix. So I've always like had a special place in my heart for them. So I'm glad like that we found that like Millie here, and that like she just was at a show. Like we would have taken any dog home, and it so happened to be a beagle,
That's right.
That's how you knew it was meant to be.
That's right. See, I know my neighbors must hate me because sometimes in the morning when I take them out after they eat, like a deer run through the yard or whatever, and they start, I'm like, oh my god, I know the neighbors are probably mad. They're like, oh man, they're probably cussing me. They're like, that freaking Rob, like, oh my god, I'm gonna call the cops on him. I'm like, oh my bad, I'm sorry. Like they eat at like 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? They don't do dinner; they do breakfast. So. Now before I pass it on back to Remy, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you're a busy person. You got a bunch of things to do and all that good stuff, man. But I do gotta ask, man, do you have any funny maybe road stories or something that's happened to you on the way? Like maybe somebody forgot their gear, got to borrow somebody else's stuff, do a little Frankenstein thing, maybe something like that. Maybe somebody got a flat tire, you had to help them out, something.
No.
No. Okay.
I've never helped anybody out except myself.
There you go.
It's a selfish business, man. You can't give back. There's only enough room for one guy at the top, and it's gonna be me. I'm not gonna help you if you get a flat tire. I'm not gonna help you if you freaking forget your gear. What a loser! Who forgets their gear?
Yeah, I know. Hey, yeah. Gotta ask the tough questions, I guess.
Yeah. No.
So I do gotta say, man, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule coming on chat with us, man. We really appreciate it, man. Being blessed with the Primadonna Prince. I wish nothing but the success for you everywhere you go, man. I wish you get more gold and silver and all the championships everywhere you go, and the positive things happen to you and your family and all that stuff, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I wish I could say the same about you, but I honestly don't care.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Primadonna Prince, thank you very much for taking time out to bless your presence. We really truly appreciate it.
I mean, whenever anybody is going to talk about me, I'll come anywhere. If you guys are going to talk about me, just tell me how great I am again, please.
Well, actually, our views just pretty much went up now, and our ratings probably just went up. So I mean, by all means, we're very thankful for you being on here. I mean, we just got, I'm pretty sure our views went up like a lot. So
really,
yeah,
it's good.
We really do appreciate your appearance and so on, and what. Before we shut down the show, though, where can fans find you on social media when they want to purchase Primadonna Prince merchandise, or when they want to find your next appearances, and where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
Well, on the Instagram, it's Primadonna Prince with the E at the end being a 3, and that's where I'm on Instagram. I mean, if you just look me up on Facebook, Sam Thompson, I mean, you'll find me, the Primadonna Prince. I have a pink profile picture. It's hard to miss. I mean, other than that, they know where to find me. Just tell them to message me.
Awesome. So y'all heard, definitely follow the man. He's doing big things. He has 3 titles on him. So that means he's definitely pretty much, kicking butt and taking names.
4. It's 4.
Oh, 4 now. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, 4 the whole time. But Yeah.
So definitely make sure you follow him, and definitely make sure you purchase his merchandise. You know, you'll definitely look cooler in it as well. So with that being said, it's about time for us to shut down this show. My eyes are getting heavy, and my belly's getting kind of rumbly. So I mean, it's time for a midnight snack and a nap. Or maybe not that order, but Rob Base. Where can fans find out on social media when they want to talk wrestling, find out when your next appearances, purchase Rob Base merchandise? And where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, Rob_base82, and then Facebook, YouTube, Rob Base.
Awesome. And if you want to find me on social media, not that I have anything cool to say, but who knows, maybe you get lucky and actually hear something. You can find me on Twitter at the Remy Blue. You can also find me on Facebook under the alias Remy Blue. Our podcast is on social media. We're also on Instagram and Twitter at Ringside Society. We're on Twitch at Ringside Society 19. We're on Spotify, so you can listen to our first 2 episodes. And we are also on YouTube, yes, which is where we're streaming from right now. So definitely make sure you check us out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society, and when you see that sweet OMG dark blue and light blue yin yang sign with the blue flames around it, that's when you definitely know it's us. So subscribe to all of our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. And we're also on Facebook. Yes, we have a Facebook group, so definitely join our group there as well. And one more thing, we also have a Teespring store where we sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have shirts, we have tank tops for the summer, we have long sleeve shirts for the winter or chilly weather. We have hoodies too as well, and we also have coffee mugs for your favorite beverages, and we have for your favorite warm beverages. And we have 4 designs now, working on a 5th and a 6th one. So definitely go ahead and cop some Ringside Society merchandise. All proceeds from those sales go back into keeping the show afloat. It does not go back into our pockets. And speaking of merchandise, I actually have 2 announcements. So our first announcement is that our Christmas giveaway is going on right now. And initially we started out with 2. We were only going to give away 2 hoodies to 2 lucky winners. But our good friend Diamond Sheik said, "Hey, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's throw in a 3rd one. I'll sponsor." So I'm like, okay, awesome. Thank you, Diamond Sheik. So now we got 3. But today we actually reached a milestone. Yes, we made it to 1,000 followers on Twitter. Shout out to Scooby Doo and Stephanie Hypes for helping us with that too. We really appreciate y'all for doing that. But yeah, we made it to 1,000 followers. So I figured, hey, they were nice enough to get us to 1,000 followers. People were nice enough to follow us. Let's go ahead and throw in a 4th shirt. So yes, now 4 lucky winners will get a chance to own an official Ringside Society hoodie. So make sure you enter, and all you got to do is answer 3 questions correctly, and you'll automatically be entered into the raffle, which will be drawn this Sunday after our show. And the questions are: who was Doink's sidekick in WWE? What was the name of the WWE pay-per-view that ran from January 2005 to January 2007? And who was the first ever, and this is a hard one, who was the first ever AEW World Champion? DM those answers to us on Twitter, on Instagram. You can even message us individually. You can message Rob, Kathy, myself, and once we verified that they are correct, we'll enter you into the raffle. You got to get all 3 correct. You can't get 2 out of 3 correct, because then you'll be out of it. So do that, and best of luck. Hopefully you'll be able to win yourself a Ringside Society hoodie as well. And this is for anybody in the world. It doesn't matter whether you're here in the good old US of A, up north in Canada, south of the border in Mexico, my home country, Guyana, Japan, where I love so much. It doesn't matter. We'll get it there to you as well. So go ahead and, take part. Definitely want to get rid of these 4 hoodies. So, Y'all definitely don't be shy about participating. And our second announcement is this. So, we here at Ringside Society, we actually, put a lot of emphasis on bringing you stories from people of all walks of the wrestling spectrum, wrestlers, promoters, referees, even gear designers, and of course the fans. But this Sunday, we, for the first time in our 2-year, going on 3-year history, we will be doing something that we have never done before. Our guest this Sunday, December 19th, will be none other than Roxy. No, not Roxy from Reality Wrestling, that is the Ring of Honor Women's Champion. No, this is Roxy Boricua, or Roxy Tirado from Puerto Rico. She will be on our show. If you have not seen her work, I highly recommend it. She is that damn good. And her hardcore work is crazy. She'll be our guest. But here's the thing. She doesn't speak English. Spanish is her first language. So we'll be having a Spanish translator with us to translate our questions to her and translate her answers to us. That's how much we're serious about what we do. That we're willing to talk to even people that don't speak English, to give them the spotlight to tell their story about how they got involved with pro wrestling, what it's done for them, and so on. So we're excited. Yeah, Rob, I know you are. Kathy's excited too as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that this Sunday, December 19th. It'll be a first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, once again, it's about time for us to end this show. We just want to thank everybody tuning in tonight live. Really and truly appreciate it. To those of y'all that are going to listen to us later on, thank you very much in advance. And to those of y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish you'd go away, well, like myself at the Golden Corral and Rob Bass at a Taco Festival, we ain't going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And we ain't stopping. So with that being said, we just want everybody to know that we here at Ringside Society are very well aware that everybody and their grandparents and the parents of a podcast. Well, we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hashtag we are not the same. Hey, yo, Rob Bass. One time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, and one time for the Primadonna Prince, the current 1CW Cruiserweight champion, Sam Thompson.
Woo!
What's our podcast story?
We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast.
We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. And we'll be back this Sunday with another impressive guest, a very impressive guest at that. So until then, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
See y'all. Good night. Stay classy, Delaware.